guys, so today we're going to talk about the 5 ways that I cope when I'm at home post-meal. Now I want to specify that these are the things that I use at home because that's where I tend to be more vulnerable to Ed thoughts and urges and just all that negativity. Now it may be because there's less people around, I'm not as distracted, I'm not as busy, or maybe it's just too quiet. But whatever it is, I need a little bit more help when I'm at home than when I'm out and about. Now, when I'm out and about, my anxiety tends to be higher, but I'm able to deal with the urges better just because there's more people. But I do have a separate kit of coping skills along with a bunch of coping skills on the brain, ready to go for when I'm out and about. And if you guys want to hear a video about that, just let me know. So to start things off, let's start with number 1, which is knitting. Now, I taught myself how to knit when I was in my first inpatient as a way of distracting myself before and after meals. So the before worry and the after urges and Ed thoughts, and it turned out to be really helpful. I taught myself based off of another girl who was knitting and based off of a couple of videos teaching me how to cast on, because that was the hardest thing for me to learn. Number 2 is I like to use sense self-soothing or self-soothing with affirmations. So I like to use my 5 senses for self-soothing. So I always like to have a little bit of aromatherapy either on me or somewhere around me to help soothe or calm with some music or some other sort of thing. So like a soft sweatshirt or a soft blanket. Or I like to self-soothe with affirmations. So my friends started me off on a lovely deck that they gave me of affirmations, and I've added to it, so now my total deck is about 200 affirmation cards. So these are always nearby, just in case I need a little affirmation to get my thoughts going back on the recovery mindset. Number 3 is I like to play a game or do a puzzle. So whether that be a jigsaw puzzle or a little game of Mario Kart, or I love playing bananagrams if a friend or a family member is around, or some other sort of game. Guitar Hero was on my TV for a while. Or I like just doing basic puzzles like Sudoku or Solitaire or different games on my phone. I do have Sudoku books and I have decks of cards all the way around me, or I have word search books around me. But whatever it is, I like to get my brain activated with some sort of puzzle or game because it really drags your attention away to focus on that, and Ed doesn't have as much of a chance to focus on different eating disorder thoughts. Number 4 is putting on a video distraction. So whether that be YouTube or Netflix or a movie or a TV show, whatever it is, I love video distractions. I am a self-declared Netflix and YouTube addict, and I, when given the chance, will definitely be watching it, especially post-meal. And I am guilty of using it as a distraction during meals. Now I have it at number 4 because it isn't always the most effective strategy, because my brain does still tend to wander even during a video. But it is a really nice go-to, and it's something that helps me feel a little bit more normal, because a lot of people just sit down and eat a meal while watching a movie or watch a movie after dinner. And not a lot of people do a puzzle after eating. And so it helps increase that normalcy feeling for me, which has been lost due to my eating disorder. Number 5 is thanks to this little ball of fur right here. I love some kitten cuddles. So over the past however many years, I've been struggling with the recovery path, and for my entire life, as I've been struggling with my eating disorder, my pets have been a huge comfort to me. My dog used to be the one I'd go to if I ever needed a quick cuddle outside or needed just to roughhouse a little bit, and ever since my dog has passed, my cat has definitely stepped up. She is a huge cuddle bug. She's a little bit antisocial, but she definitely is great for after meals. She knows that I get stressed, and she'll come and sit on my stomach which is great because sometimes I even need some compression and heat therapy on my stomach due to GI issues. And she will come and sit on my stomach and purr and just let me pet her, and it really helps me calm down. And it's extremely effective because if you're not paying attention to her, you're gonna get a claw. If you're not petting her in the right spot, she's gonna nudge you in the right direction. So Ed does not have a chance to get in your thoughts because Jojo over here takes up a lot of attention. Well guys, that is my 5 things that I use to cope at home. Like I said, there's many more things that I can do here at home, but those are just my 5 go-tos. And if you guys want to see a video on my 5 go-tos for when I'm outside of my home, just let me know in the comments, or if you have any questions or things that you want to learn about, let me know. Be sure to hit like, be sure to hit subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Love you.